Picture this. You're a stressed computer science student, hunched over a desk in a neon-lit cyberpunk-style classroom. The clock's ticking down, the room is bathed in this harsh, electric cyan light, and right there, staring back at you from a massive exam paper is a problem that honestly looks like an alien language. If you've ever felt that exact kind of intense academic pressure, well, you are definitely in the right place. Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to visually unlock a classic, kind of notorious puzzle from the GATE 2017 computer science exam. We're taking an intimidating hexadecimal number, shattering it down with a beautiful visual method, and crossing what I like to call the golden binary bridge to find our answer. So, let's power up and get right into it.
Section 1. The GATE 2017 Challenge.
Okay, let's dive into this, because here's that exact boss fight hovering right in front of us in that harsh cyan light. The question asks, what is the octal representation of the 16-bit unsigned integer x given in hexadecimal as BCA9? Man, just reading that out loud feels heavy, right? We've got this raw hexadecimal string, BCAN9. And they want us to convert this directly from base 16 hexadecimal into base 8, which is octal. Look, if you try to do the mental gymnastics to jump straight from 16 to 8, it feels practically impossible. It's literally like trying to jump across a massive canyon without a running start. No way. But we're not going to jump. We're going to build something instead.
And this brings us to our secret weapon, the binary bridge. You see, whenever you're given a base that's a power of 2, and remember, 16 is 2 to the 4th power, and 8 is 2 to the 3rd power, you should absolutely always route your conversion through binary. Binary is the universal foundation, right? The pure ones and zeros. Because base 16 is 2 to the 4th, every single hex digit can be perfectly represented by exactly 4 binary digits. And since base 8 is 2 to the 3rd, every octal digit takes exactly 3 binary digits. So binary becomes this magical golden bridge connecting these two totally different realms.
Section 2. Breaking down hex to binary. Now, what's really interesting here is watching this transformation happen. We're going to go right to left. First up, we have 9. In a 4-bit binary sequence, 9 snaps perfectly into 1001. Boom. Next is A. Now in hex, A is the number 10, right? And 10 in binary, that locks right in as 1010. Moving left again, we hit C. C stands for 12, which translates to a crisp, clean 1100. And finally, B, which represents 11, snapping into place as 1011. It's so satisfying. Just like that, with a fast, clean rhythm, we've taken each distinct character and shattered it into its raw binary code.
Section 3. The golden binary bridge.
And this brilliantly illustrates the bridge actually forming. All those separate, isolated 4-bit pieces, they've just seamlessly snapped together into one massive, continuous 16-bit string of glowing ones and zeros. The canyon is officially crossed. So let's take a quick tactical look at our map here. Step 1 is complete. We wrote down the 4-bit hex equivalents. Step 2 is also locked in. We combine them into a single 16-bit string. Now, to make that final magical transformation into base 8s, we've got to execute step 3. We need to regroup this massive string into new sets. Since octal is 2 to the power of 3, we need sets of exactly 3 bits. But, and this is absolutely crucial, we absolutely must start regrouping from the right side and move to the left. Don't forget that.
Section 4. Regrouping by 3s.
Okay, let's move to the string and see how this builds. We're executing the regrouping, starting way over on the far right. The first 3 bits are 0, 0, 1. Boom, sectioned off. The next 3, 1, 0, 1. Sectioned. Then 0, 1, 0. Then 1, 1, 0. Then 0, 1, 1. Now, as we hit the far left side, we hit a tiny snag. We've got this single lonely 1 just sitting there all by itself. It doesn't have a 3-bit group. But you know, in the binary realm, this is a super easy rescue. To complete the group without messing up the actual math, we just pad the left side with 2 zeros, so that lonely 1 becomes a perfectly harmonious 0, 0, 1. And just like that, our entire 16-bit string is beautifully organized into clean 3-bit clusters.
Section 5. The final octal result.
So the crucial point is right here. The tension's at its peak. We've got our neatly packaged 3-bit groups, and all that's left is to translate them from binary back into standard numbers to reveal our base 8 answer. Let's read them left to right now. That padded 001 translates back to a 1. The 011 is a 3. The 110 is a 6. 010 is a 2. The 101 is a 5. And that final 001 on the right is a 1.
We just piece those digits right together, 1, 3, 6, 2, 5, and 1. Think about it. We started out with that intimidating, harsh cyan hex string, BCA9. It looked like an impossible puzzle. But through our binary bridge, we've built this beautiful, glowing, perfectly resolved octal sequence. No complex arithmetic needed. We just completely changed the lens we use to view the data.
And there it is, 136245. Bathed in epic golden light, this is the absolute correct answer. The boss fight is over. The student wins. What felt like an overwhelming exam question has literally been dismantled and solved with pure, elegant logic.
I actually love how the original source material wraps up this exact problem. After solving the whole thing, the realization just kind of sets in, and the instructor says it was a very easy, simple question, not a very revolutionary question, and honestly, that is the absolute truth. When you strip away the intimidation factor and just apply a structured visual method, breaking things into 4 bits, crossing the bridge, regrouping into 3s, even the toughest exam problems become routine. It really makes you wonder, right? What other daunting, complex problems in your own work or studies are actually just simple puzzles, just waiting for you to build the right bridge? Definitely keep that in mind the next time you face an impossible question.